I got two different things I want you to focus on. So we did a video on the shoe types that you should wear. All right, we want a wide toe box. We want a flatter shoe. We want to spend more time in that than not. And then we want to take our time over time. We want to slowly increase or introduce that to our life as we go. So we don't want to go 0 to 100. It's going to cause some discomfort, okay? But when we have plantar fasciitis, it's itis, so it's any type of inflammation that's going on in that foot. So we want to work it out. So I have my first exercise I want you guys to do is you can get your fingers and you're going to, sorry, you can see my bare feet. I apologize if you don't like feet, but you're going to put your fingers in between your toes. And what I want you guys to do is work on spreading those toes apart. When you do, you're going to push your toes up. All right, you're going to stretch this foot. You can turn your foot down. You're going to stretch the muscle right in here. You're going to stretch the fascia over here as well, but we're working on spreading those toes. This is going to be super important. Like we talked about in our first video, we want to have a wide toe box. If your feet are constantly tucked in right here, this isn't going to give you a stabilized foot when we're doing certain movements, and we're going to have either a collapsed arch over time as we get tired. We don't want that. So we want to have a wide toe box. We want to be able to spread your toes out like that, and then dig your toes into the ground. This is your big toe in the ground, your pinky toe in the ground, and your heel is going to help create that arch. My second exercise that I want you guys to do, okay? Take a towel, all right? I'm on rubber, so it's not going to move as much, but I want you to do is work on pulling the towel, squeeze, and pick up the towel with your toes and pull it to you. Over time, what you're working on is you're working on pulling this muscle in, and you're building all the tissue in this foot to build strength over time, okay? So if you constantly have a collapsed arch, it's because we don't have a strong arch, and it's a muscle, so we can fix that. It's whether it's hereditary or not, those things we can fix over time. And so this is the second exercise that I recommend. So when you're dealing with that, that's gonna be key. But when we're dealing with plantar fasciitis, my third exercise that I really want you to focus on, and I don't have a lacrosse ball with me, but you wanna have a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball. I recommend a lacrosse ball because it's gonna be more dense. All right, a lacrosse ball, a tennis ball, it kind of moves a little bit and gives a little bit, but you can have it on the bottom of your foot, and you're going to roll it around. You're going to push. When you get that feedback where it makes like you feel terrible and crap and you feel it in your foot, that's called a trigger point. I want you to lean into that, breathe in through your nose, breathe out as you push into it. You're going to open your toes, close your toes, close your toes, open your toes 10 times. Want to roll it around, do it 2 to 3 more times. Go to the heel, go to the balls of the foot, and then go to the other side. We don't want to spend too much time, but what that's going to do is help actively release the trigger points that are going on in your foot. It's not going to make it instantly feel better. It might feel a little bit better, but these are things that you need to do over time that have helped me go from debilitated feet from plantar fasciitis to be able to go run and be fine for 8+ miles. So here's the deal. Try these at home. I hope this is super helpful for you guys. And if you have any questions, comment below. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. See you.